Welcome back on the AM show. We sincerely apologize for the break in transmission. We had technical issues with the sound, and we sincerely apologize for that. But let's head straight into our big stories now, owing to the passage of time. We're taking you to Ejisu. We're talking about the Ejisu By-Election today. Joining us for a conversation, Nana Boakye-Adom. He is with Love 99.5 FM. He joins us to give us the scoop on what exactly is happening. Nana Boakye-Adom, good morning.
Good morning, Benjamin.
It's really good to have you join the conversation. Now, between yesterday and today, what have been the developments in Ejisu? What can you report as of this morning?
Well, Benjamin, between yesterday and today, it has all been about preparation towards the big day, which is today, the day that we are having the Ejisu By-Election campaign. Everything ended for the NPP last Sunday, and then for Pablo Uche, he ended his campaign yesterday. Everything since yesterday evening to today has been the EC preparing towards today. This morning, the electoral process has started. It began at exactly 7 a.m. People have gone into their polling stations or their polling centers to cast their vote. At exactly 7 a.m., the process started. And so this has been the development so far.
Now, you say voting started at exactly 7 a.m. Have you been able to interact with some of the voters to find out what their sentiments are before they join the queue?
Well, we can record that some voters who came in are just coming in because they've been asked to come and vote. Some of them tell us that they do not have any interest whatsoever to even come and participate in this by-election because they feel like they've been disappointed over time. There are a few of them coming in, but the numbers we are seeing here is not impressive. We're expecting a huge voter turnout, but as it stands, the numbers we are receiving is not impressive. Those who are in tell us that they've been forced to even come and vote. Others are also saying it is their right and so they have to be here.
Wait, you say some of them are telling you they've been forced to come and vote. Who is forcing them?
Yeah, I spoke to about 2 people who told me that they have no interest to cast their vote today. They have no interest to participate in the by-election this morning, but then they were home. Some people came to them to ask them or to plead with them to go cast their vote, and that is why they came in to cast their vote. But for them, they have no interest whatsoever to participate in today's by-election. I saw them enter the polling center to go and cast their vote, and they will be done in no time. I don't think we can even wait for them because they don't know what to talk on air. But they tell me that they have no interest whatsoever to participate in the election. But Benjamin, one thing...
No, but the question is, who is compelling them to go and vote? Who?
That they are not telling us. They told me that they have no interest. They were in their houses and then they were being called to come and participate in the election. I tried probing further to ask who is calling them to come and partake in the election. They told me they do not want to tell me anything about that. But then they have no interest. They are only being forced to come and vote.
Are these people who said this, are they members of the MPP? Did you confirm from them?
I did ask them if they are members of the MPP, if they are supporters of Pablo Uche. They told me they are keeping that as a secret to themselves, but they have no interest whatsoever to participate in today's poll.
Right. You were about to tell me something else.
Well, I was about telling you that we've spotted some heavily built men at Lisgat Hotel here in the Ejisu constituency. Well, we are being told that these heavily built men will be deployed to various polling centers by the NPP. It is alleged. We are yet to confirm that, but then we've sent some shots on that. Our cameras have captured these heavily built men at this gas hotel having some 1 or 2 meetings among themselves, and we are being told that they will be deployed to various polling centers here in the Ejisu constituency ahead.
So these are muscular men that supposedly the MPP is deploying to these polling centers. That's what you're saying. Anyway, and Nana Boakye-Adom, I'll come back to you shortly. But on the ground, we have Nana Yaljima also with our crew, and he joins the conversation. Nana Yaljima, what can you report on the ground? I was just speaking to Nana Boakye-Adom, who says that the numbers have not been encouraging. From where you are in Ejisu, what is the scene there?
So presently, I am at the Ejisu Roman Catholic JHS, and this particular venue contains 3 different polling stations. So far, the numbers that I've seen here are not that encouraging. No long queues here. The electoral offices are on virtually on a holiday. I've been to 2 of the 3 polling stations within this venue. The first one has 26 people turning up to cast their ballots so far. This particular one we have here has less than 40 people so far coming in to cast their ballots. But walking through the streets of Ejisu, it looks like people are going about their normal duties. It's unclear when they will walk into the polling stations to partake or participate in this election. So far, things have been very calm. Every polling station has at least 2 police personnel. If you come to this polling station we have here, there's 1 police personnel sitting to my left, and there's another sitting just behind the electoral officers. Things have been very calm on the grounds. There are security patrols going through the various polling stations here in Ejisu. Things are calm. It's expected that over 106,000 people will turn into the 201 polling stations to cast their ballots. So far, we are yet to get wind of any challenges within the polling stations. The information that we've been able to gather is that almost all of the polling stations started around 7 a.m. and things have been very calm in these polling stations. As you can see, the few people who are coming in here, they walk to the electoral officers, go through the process. Their names are checked in the register. They go through the process, and a ballot paper is issued to them to go in and cast their ballots. As we know, 6 people or 6 candidates are running for the parliamentary seat in the Ejisu constituency. Now the NPP has Kwabena Boateng representing the New Patriotic Party. The CPP has Esther Osei, and the LPG also has a candidate in this election. 3 different independent candidates are also on the ballot paper, but the popular among the independent candidates is Kwabena Osu-Edumi, who happens to be the former member of parliament for the Ejisu constituency. He was MP for 3 terms, and by this election, he's trying to stage a comeback. Let's try speak to some of the people who have been through the process and cast their ballots. This young man is.
If you can hear me, Nanaya, I think I've got your attention. I just wanted a bit of clarity. Why are people not thronging, the polling stations? I am asking because Nana Boakye Adam had intimated that some people had expressed disappointment with the ruling administration, which was why they were not even bothering to vote. If you look at the numbers in that constituency, 68,326, that was what John Kuma of blessed memory got in 2020, and the NDC securing 14,000 plus. So the numbers are huge, and I'm worried or concerned about why we are not seeing those numbers. What do you know so far on that?
The voter register has over 106,000 electorates in there, and it's expected that at least half of this number will turn up to vote, because it's been predicted that since some of the by-elections that have been seen in this country hasn't realized the number, a lot of people trooping in to cast their ballots, it's expected that this will follow the same sequence. But being through the streets of Ejisu, according to some of the people, it's still early days yet. They believe that as time goes on, they will be able to go about their normal duties and as well find a way of, putting this particular occasion on their calendar or on their itinerary for today. So it's expected that as time goes on, we will get some more people trooping into these polling stations to cast their ballots. It's still early days yet. It's expected that others will come in, but as you can see, or from what I've realized, some of the political parties or candidates have their people on the grounds trying to, whip interest of people or the electorates in this particular election. As you can see, there are some party agents here who are, trying to go into town and call people into the polling station. So I want to speak to some of these agents and get to know what exactly they are doing and how they intend to increase the participation of the people in this particular election. So I have with me one gentleman here. I would want him to give me the reason why we've not seen the people troop in as expected. Abrante, Pacho, what to say? Na time ben aba mo say wo ye dwuma party bia na anya sa
o menye dwuma party bia
wo ye dwuma hwan
menye dwuma mo bia
I say wo frefra manfo ba mu so meto aba
da benya sa na tie aso bi ba pese medalati na say you know ID card no buana code no e dey different nti ma medalati nsi bia onko ba bi si
na hwan dey say dwuma no ma
obi anfa ma me say open here obre
okay so why would you vote on
sanity.
Now, so far, send our turn up now. I didn't see you nipa piece of mobile.
Oh, one say about one day we start here and pass her. Yana a slow kakra. One say I Ghana and what to aba. Boy free bear 3 4 mukono. And I'm for a rush better abano. But me just say bia in no you may not be bia come.
Okay. So I thought that he was working for a particular political party or candidate, but to him, he is just a volunteer. He is trying to direct people to where they should be casting their ballots. So he is going to the streets, calling people, looking at their ID cards, and what the number of the polling station number. He directs the people to their polling stations, and according to him, he expects people to come in, and he thinks that it's early days yet. That's why we've not seen a number of people trooping in here. I have with me the spokesperson for the New Patriotic Party in the Ashanti region, Paul Yando. Mr. Yando, good morning and welcome to Joy News.
Thank you very much.
Paul, we've not seen a lot of people in the polling stations. You've been here since yesterday, early this morning you were here. What are the reasons that you think have resulted in what you're saying today?
You know the history pertaining to by-elections. You know, people are not very much active into it. And so, you see, as we've just begun, you will not have much people coming to vote. But as we go on, you see that they will be coming. People are now preparing to come to the polling station to vote. So we are expecting them based on the work that we've done so far with the electorate. I believe they will be coming to vote.
How is the New Patriotic Party whipping up interest of the electorate in this particular election?
Oh, were you able to witness the rally done by the New Patriotic Party on Sunday? You could see the massive support that we got from the people, and most especially the community. It tells you that the party is rejuvenated, so gingered by the party machinery, and that they are going to be here this morning to vote for lawyer Kwabena Boateng as anticipated.
Do you think that NPP is on course to retain this particular seat? Because from the look of things, it looks like the independent candidate who was once an NPP MP in this constituency he is gaining attention and popularity within the constituency, and it's a threat. People believe that it's a threat to the New Patriotic Party.
I have always believed that the NPP will forever remain the vibrant party in this constituency, because looking at things, we've brought development, much of development to Ejisu constituency. As I speak to you now, the most expensive project in Ghana is going on in Ejisu constituency, Buankra in Lamport. So it's not everywhere that we've sent that project to. It is in Ejisu, and much of their roads. Yesterday, upon listening to the roads minister, we have close to 32 road contracts awarded in this constituency. And with parliamentary-wise, anytime Ejisu constituency votes for its parliamentary candidate, the person is given a ministerial portfolio. Oseji was the Deputy Foreign Affairs. Honorable Ediomi, who is now stabbing the party at the back, was Deputy Roads and Highways Minister. John Kuma also became Deputy Finance Minister. You see, we have like 44 MPs in the region. Not everyone is a minister, but consistently with Ejisu constituency, they've always had a ministerial portfolio, and I think it's something that I would say the party has done for the constituency, of which they have to look on and then vote for New Patriotic Party.
All right. Thank you very much. I wish you all the best in today's elections. So that is the spokesperson of the New Patriotic Party in the Ashanti region. As you can see, our own colleague Ohemi Teria, who is a constituent of the Ejisu constituency, is also a voter here, and he is going through the process to cast his ballot before he joins us here and cover this election. It looks like the process has been very, very smooth for him. He started from the left, or from my right, from my left, where we have the register itself placed. His name was checked. He moved to the next stage, and he went through the process there as well, got verified, and he was issued a ballot paper. So not too long ago, Ohemi went into the screen and cast his ballots, and I can see smiles on his face. I wanted to engage him on the process so far, how it went, and since he has experienced it, he will have a better story than myself, who is not a constituent and have not experienced this process. But I think it was a very smooth one for him here. So this is the Ejisu constituency. Things so far have been smooth. Unfortunately, we've not seen the numbers as expected, but from the look of things and from the information that I've been gathering, it's expected that the political parties and other candidates, the supporters of the candidates, go into the homes and try to whip up interest of the people to ensure that they turn up here and cast their ballots in the Ejisu constituency. We are still on the ground. Joy News is heavily represented on the ground, and we will ensure that we bring you all the happenings here at the Ejisu constituency.
Well, Nanayao, thank you very much for those updates that you've brought our way, and we'll stay with you in the course of the show for any further updates. Let's now hear from aide to Kwabena Owusu Eduomi, who actually has, throughout this process been interacting with us. Let's get to hear from him. He is in the person of Nana Osei Bonsu. Nana, good morning.
Good morning to you.
It's good to have you join the conversation this morning. Today is D-Day. You're on the ground, I know. What do you see? What is happening? How prepared is your team to actually win today?
Okay, so the process just started, and it's been smooth so far, except in some few areas where we've had reports of vote buying and all that. But
reports of vote buying from where? Where specifically in Ejisu? Bonre.
Yes, please.
Okay, reports of vote buying. How did you get these reports? Yeah. Who said what?
Pardon? Come again, Ivan.
Who said what? Which reports? Where did you?
Yes, we've had reports that people positioned at a certain vantage point and are giving out money for people who are going to vote.
I see.
Our government officials, positioned in those points, and then they are giving out money.
You're saying government officials. That's
government
quite
officials. Yeah.
That's quite an allegation. I mean, what evidence do you have?
It isn't. It is a matter of fact.
You say it is a matter of fact. We don't have that evidence, which is why I'm saying, can you mention names?
You are a reporter within the constituency, and so I've just told you that it's ongoing. It's currently happening in Bonre, so you can drive to the location and find out for himself.
I see. Sharing of money. And how is that impacting? I mean, have you voted yourself? I know you are voting there. Have you voted?
Yes, I have. I've voted myself.
Right. There's also this concern about the trickle of voters coming in to vote. We expected that there would be huge numbers in the queue this morning, but that isn't happening. How do you react to that?
So these are early days, yes. The people will come in, but we sometimes start slow and then we finish hard.
Now, in terms of the money that you say is being used to influence, and I'm saying this as an allegation because we cannot independently confirm yet. You are saying it. You are even going ahead to say government officials, but we can't, confirm that yet. Do you think it's going to have any impact? Because, mind you, we had a study, a survey conducted by Global Info Analytics, Musa Dankwa and his team, and they said that, interestingly, a number of the people they spoke to said, well, they could be swayed if they were given monetary compensation. So do you think that would affect the chances of your candidate, Kwabena Owusu?
No, I don't think so at all. The people are discerning enough to see through some of these gimmicks.
How about you? Are you not influencing with any money?
No, not at all. We don't have that substantial amount of money to give out.
What do you deem to be substantial?
For government officials giving out money to voters, you know the number of total registered voters in Ejisu, over 100,000. And so you can imagine the amount of money involved.
So what then, is your next resort? Now that you claim there are allegations of vote buying, what are you doing about it as a team?
We were preparing to issue a statement on it now. And then we know and we believe that the constituents are discerning enough. And then they will not be influenced by some of these things.
How about the candidates this morning? Where is he? What is he up to? Has he voted? What are his spirits like this morning?
He still remains unfazed by the current development. He's still in high hopes, and he's preparing to go out and cast his vote as well.
Okay, so he's not voted yet?
Yes.
Where exactly will he be voting? Which polling center?
Besianse Sakura Park.
Besianse Sakura Park.
Yes, please.
Okay. Any final words?
It is to admonish the people of Ejisu to remain calm, come out in their numbers and vote, and then also bear in mind that they will not be intimidated.
Okay. Thank you very much, Nana Osei-Bonsu. He is aide to Kwabena Owusu Ediome, who is gunning as an independent candidate to become Member of Parliament for Ejisu. He will be voting, as Nana Osei-Bonsu said, in Besianse Sakura Park. Of course, he has represented the MPP before. In 2016, he was the Member of Parliament. In 2020, he lost to Dr. John Kuma of blessed memory, and now he's going independent. We'll bring you later on the show, as and when there are updates, we'll bring those to you. But stay with us. When we return from the break, it's about our latest Hotline documentary, After the Floods, looking at how people are coping after the spillage of the Akosombo Dam. Do stay. We'll be right back.